Hey everybody, welcome to the Art of Comics. Irashaimase! I am your host, Andres Salazar. Today we're doing a Art of Film episode, double feature, episode 15, Eaten Alive. We're doing the classic film creator Tope Hooper, his work, and then we're going to go into Umberto Lenzi, who is, I'm assuming, Italian. And we're going to talk about these two films. They're both named the same, and they're both cool. And let's go into it right now. So let's start with Tope Hooper. Tope Hooper, as you know, is... You like that? I kind of do this little, doing these little things. It's kind of fun. Can you tell which one is the iPhone? Okay. Tope Hooper, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. As far as horror films go, one of the best horror film out there. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is really a masterpiece in horror. It still freaks me out. It was a shoestring budget, shot in Texas with like no names and locals and everything, and it is really, as far as freaking somebody out, it's pretty darn brilliant. There's no doubt about that. Well, this is the second film he came out with, called Eaten Alive. And again, the bayou, it is a monster animal kind of thing. There's a lot of visuals. A couple things. I did like that this film, this is late 70s. I do like the colors, a lot of red gels. So a lot of gels, red, blue, a lot of imagery with animals. The monkey, of course, the big creature, the crocodile that eats people at the Starlight Lounge. I did like some of that stuff. It's not nearly as good as Texas Chainsaw Massacre, to be honest. But it's on Tubi and it's free. So I would say check it out. It does have that southern country music kind of vibe. So that's kind of fun just to kind of listen to the country. The main actor's good. He, great face, great energy, but there's no real story. It's just, do we need a story, you guys, for a horror movie like this? Maybe we don't even need a story. Maybe it's just about this crazy, like, shack of a motel, this crazy guy that goes around killing them with a big scythe. Maybe that's good enough. I don't know. Yeah, it kind of is what it is. What else? There's no motivation, but again, do you need that? Again, it does have that. It's not as gritty. It doesn't have that really nice local feel. It sounds like a soundstage. It looks like a soundstage, and because of that, the production's a little bit. While there's more money in there, I don't know if it works, to be honest. Yeah, man. I don't know if it works. Now that I'm really like thinking about it, I'm not sure it works. So there you go. I'm going to say it's not as good as the second movie that we're going to talk about, which I think is really good, actually. The second movie we're going to talk about, again, called Eaten Alive, is by director Umberto Lenzi. He has done a couple of things. Cannibalism is another movie he did. It's a cannibal thing. I don't know what it is, but in the late 70s, early 80s, there was kind of a cannibals exploitation time where there was a number of movies. There's another famous one called Green Cannibal or something like that. Oh, shoot. What is it? I can't remember. There's a number of Italian cannibal movies that are all about the Amazon, and these reporters go down there and get all jacked up. That's this. But there's some found footage in the beginning, which is kind of cool. They go down there. And then there's like a Jim Jones character called Jonas. And it's total Jim Jones. So it's like Jim Jones colony mixed with cannibalism in the cannibalism world. which is kind of fun. Production-wise, I think this one is much better. It looks better. It's on set. I mean, it's on location. That's fun. The actors are good. It does have the requisite, TNA. There's some nudity. There's some weird, sexy kind of, I don't know if sexy is the word, but it's definitely like a sexualized brutality they're throwing in with the nudity. And there's like some like rape thing, but it's kind of in this cultural element of part of a woman's purification for multiple guys to kind of do a thing, and that's a little, that's a little out there. Again, exploitation, trying to really push the boundaries of sexual violence and cannibalism. You can't go much worse than cannibalism, I think. I mean, eating a child, a baby, I don't think there's anything worse than eating a baby, right? They don't eat babies. They eat adults. But I mean, that's like, you're going to the end here. There's some cool special effects. There's some cutting off of body parts and ripping things out. So that's kind of neat. Kind of, if you've seen some of those Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, that kind of, special effects. I think this one's actually cooler in a way. The Tobe Hooper one, it just, for some reason, I just keep going back and thinking about that first one. And yeah, it wasn't good. I wish I could say these are great movies. They're not. Now, some movies I've seen lately are good movies. And you might be saying, well, why are you watching these movies? Well, I read that book by Quentin Tarantino, which I think I'll do a review on that next. And I've just been, because I just finished my documentary, I'm working on another short narrative piece that I'm writing. So I'll be filming that in a month or two. So I've been kind of in the film mode. So I'm watching a lot of films. And a lot of it I'm kind of pulling back from old stuff, just because a lot of the more modern stuff is not really grabbing me as much, It's not really pulling me in. So I'm going kind of retro in that. So that's the reason for that. I would say if you got nothing better to do, go to Tubi and go watch Eaten Alive. Tobe Hooper if you want. Hopper. Say Hooper, Hopper. Or the Umberto Lenzi Italian Eaten Alive. And if you really are into cannibalism, just keep on going, because there's like a bunch of those that you can kind of like get into. Not if you're really into cannibalism. You know what I mean? If you're I don't want anyone to be watching my channels into cannibalism. Okay, that's it. A little meandering today. It's because I'm not super excited about something, I can't like sell it to you. Sorry, I can't sell it. And yet that's how it goes. So there's my videos. Check out my Patreon to see my film work, the comics, of course. We'll do some more books. I'm in the middle of reading this book here. So I'll be talking about this pretty soon. Ryoko. And Ryoko is a manga that's produced by Titan, so British company. So pretty fun. I like this, so we'll talk about that soon. And then I'll do also a review of that Quentin Tarantino book, Cinema Speculation. So thanks for watching, and take care. Bye, guys.